April 30th at midnight. Here are the next coronavirus testing sites for Southeast Alabama. Tomorrow, the Dale County Health Department will hold testing at the Alabama Aviation College in Ozark. It will take place from 10 to 2 or while supplies last. And Thursday, the Pike County Health Department will be at the Troy University Soccer Complex from 10 to 2. You will have to meet certain criteria in order to be tested. All of this information is listed on the Alabama Department of Public Health website. There have been a few glitches along the way, like websites crashing, but Treasury officials say the stimulus checks are on the way. Roughly $158 billion has been paid out as of last week,
Got a new
while
bag.
4 in 10 are watching their account for a deposit. You can go to the IRS website to check on the status of your
Pure had
payment.
holes in it.
From your hometown news leader, I'm Lisa Sicasio, wishing you a marvelous Monday.
This Channel 4 news and weather update brought to you by Dixieland Metals. Make your first roof your last with Dixieland Metals.
Well, a nice, cool spring-like morning is in store for us here today, as well as through Tuesday morning. Also, both of the days, plenty of sunshine today. Sunny skies, winds out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. High temperature of 78 degrees. Overnight tonight, down to about 54 degrees. Sunny skies and up to 84 with a few clouds moving in late in the day on Tuesday. We partly cloudy on Wednesday with scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Strong to severe thunderstorms are not likely. Sunshine returns along with cooler temperatures for the end of the week. From the 4 and
There you go. Morning, Amy.
Good morning.
Bad storms in Florida yesterday. Dang, Josh, I hope you're all right, buddy.
It's like a mini hurricane.
We don't need no stinking more storms right now. About done with the rain, too.
Crazy.
As good as it is for the plants, it's good for the weeds.
Yeah.
I got battle scars from working in the yard this weekend.
I thought you were going to say you got
Took
battle
out 3
scars.
azaleas. Wore slap out. Still managed to get some riding in, though.
Good.
B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good morning to you. 4 minutes after 6 o'clock. It is my favorite day of the week. Good Monday morning to you. It's 50 now on your All Metal Roofing and Siding weather radar. And joining me.
No, I can't believe you even said that.
What, Mondays?
Whose
Mondays.
favorite day is Monday?
Mine.
No.
It's always like beginnings, new, and like opening the door to
New
adventure.
work week.
Well,
hello.
It's all part of it. What would you do if you didn't have work? You'd be bored.
Plenty. I actually am kind of, we were having this discussion yesterday. I enjoy the home thing. A lot of people go stir crazy. I'm not like that.
I'm totally
I think it's because I have so much to do. Like, I can always find plenty to do. So my days are like just as busy as they were before.
Sure.
Of course, you know me. I don't slow down.
Well, you'll find something to do. And if you can't find something to do, you'll go like, Dave, come here.
I'm going to let you.
I'm going to let you do this for me. Hey, it's Monday morning, and this hour is brought to you by Mark Dunning Industries.
Yeah. Good morning, Terry.
That was a guttering right there. That was funny. Hey, Terry, good to see you. That was funny.
Yeah.
I tell you, when the weather's like it is, though, you can't keep me out of the yard. I don't care. I dug up 3 azaleas. We painted our bedroom.
What?
Yeah, hit 5 miles on the bike. We'll have to take it back in the shop, though. It needs help.
You just got it out of the shop.
I know, but fixing
morning,
fixing one problem revealed another problem.
Yeah.
It's
kind of like a fishing boat.
Kind of like a
Fixing
fishing
one
boat.
problem reveals another and another.
Or any kind of boat. Any kind of boat, from my understanding.
Yeah, pretty much.
Never having owned a boat, I've heard only the main thing I've ever heard is there's 2 good days.
Which is what?
The day you buy it and the day you sell it.
Yeah, no, that's not true. There's a lot of good days with a fishing boat, but you can have, you got to keep that regular maintenance done.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's the same with the bicycle. And anyway, new cousin, not last Friday, Friday before. Can't wait to meet new cousin. Well, Josh, I can't
That's the
wait for
same
you
day
to
as
meet
my
him.
my grandbaby was born.
Mm-hmm.
My first grandbaby was born on the 17th. It was awesome. Yes, and so it's what's the temperature high for today, Dave?
Let me get from the government. Gonna be 77.
Oh, that's nice.
That's what the government says.
I need to get out and do some work today in the
Absolutely.
yards and some stuff like that, but I've already got so much other paperwork and just stuff that needs to be
I got to
done.
get more of that vitamin D from the sun, baby. It's awesome. I'll get out in it today for sure. I got my main goal this week is to get Sam back into the real world. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Sleep until noon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those days are
I had a
over
high school senior not
today.
long ago, and I don't know what it is about being a parent that drives you insane. I think it's because you know that they aren't seeing life in, like Dave calls it, the real world, because who gets to sleep till
I'm gonna
noon
tell you the
in real
truth.
life?
They're being unproductive. Good
Yeah.
morning, Gina.
Good morning.
It is the why do I have to remind you to do chores situation here.
Yeah. I shouldn't have to ask you to do anything.
Exactamundo.
Like, get
I
up and
don't
do
need
it.
to see the garbage can overflowing, buddy. You need to see the garbage can.
Good morning, Frank.
Hey, Frank, what's going on, man?
Yeah,
Sun shines. I love it.
I had a good
Yeah,
weekend.
so my morning routine has gained an extra step, if you will, Amy.
Just going in and waking up.
Waking him up, go ahead
Get
and
up.
go
Get
ahead
up.
and put the shovel in his hand or the rake in his hand or right in front of the dishes or whatever. Just
Are
make
you
it
doing that when you get home each morning at 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't be there earlier. Otherwise I would.
Right.
Matter of fact, we'd be like, coffee's on, brah.
No, it'd be like
Making you a little break.
if I show up here at 9:10,
yeah.
then your butt better have been up for at least the last hour. Like,
right.
don't make me get you up. You better get yourself up before I get
Tell you
here.
what, I bet you that alarm will get you up if the phone's in my hand.
You're right.
Hey, I'll be right
Ready
back.
to
This
be
morning's
back on
sunrise was
stage.
fantastic, and I rolled in a little late, but I think I caught a good one. I'm gonna go see if it's ready.
Okay. Yeah, Frank, I think a lot of people are just ready to get back to the norm. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if we'll ever have the norm, so to speak, again. I think our norm will be a new normal. We were talking about that yesterday. Even if everything was released to open, like no restrictions, everybody go and do your thing and I just don't know if I'm ready myself to just like jump out there and be like, oh, okay, nothing happened. It's all good. I don't think I'll ever. I really am enjoying this whole Walmart curbside pickup thing and all that. I don't know if I'll ever go back to just buying groceries the way I did. Seriously. There's a lot.
It's a pretty one. It's a good one.
I'm just thinking that I'm going
Frank.
to do things the way it was. I mean, not doing it the way it was, kind of doing the new normal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was telling them, I don't think I'll ever go back to just going in Walmart and going shopping.
I
I'll just
ordered
do
my
the
masks this
curbside.
weekend.
You did? What kind?
Maskclub.com. If you buy one, they make one and give it to people in the medical field.
Maskclub.com. What kind of mask?
Maskclub.com. They got lots of different designs. I got some camo ones for the family.
Just regular material mask.
Well, they've got the slot to put the filter in if you
Right,
need
but
it.
somebody's making them.
Yeah,
like-
maskclub.com.
They're not
And what
N95.
happens is for every one that somebody like you or me orders, they make another one and give it to the medical field, someone in the on the front lines.
That's awesome.
I heard about them on National Public Radio over the weekend. And I said, I've been looking. Walmart, not Walmart, but Amazon either has the paper disposable masks that they're saving for the hospitals and such. And anything else that's available, it's from China or India. So I'm buying from this company right here in the United States. Used to be a T-shirt company here in the U.S., and they just adapted, and they've kept all their employees working, and they're fulfilling orders and stuff. It's pretty cool, actually.
I'm looking to see. You got to create an account. Can't go in and shop.
Nobody but you. Somebody brought the Forever Wild map in, man. Somebody went out to Forever Wild this weekend besides me. Wow, that's cool. I wonder who did that. I wonder if Squirrel just did that when I wasn't looking.
I didn't hear him in there.
Frank, I know you're ready to get back on stage, buddy. B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Blake and Gwen, nobody but you and me and anybody that could stream on the YouTube or on the Facebook. We're doing it all over the place. It is Pollard and Dave in the morning, and this hour is brought to you by Mark Dunning Industries. It's a nice morning this morning, Amy. It's about 50 outside, just enough clouds to make the sunrise gorgeous. It's going to be bright, clear, and 77 today. It's just going to be gorgeous.
I went out last night, probably, 8 o'clock to let the pups go out. And I walked outside and I was like, who brought the cold weather? I don't know if you went outside last night, but it felt cold.
I guess I went out last night. About 7 o'clock last night. It was perfect.
It was kind of cool. So I was going to tell you, we were just talking about masks, and Dave said that he actually ordered his family some masks. Now, you're talking about the material masks that are like
the cloth
stone.
masks. These are the cloth masks, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I heard about them on a radio program. Excuse me, and it's about a company. The story's about a company. It's a T-shirt manufacturer here in the United States that hired X amount of people, and here it comes, and nobody's buying T-shirts, but now we need masks. So they just really retooled the whole factory. And I guess my point is it's an American company supporting American people, and their deal online at maskclub.com. Buy one, and another one goes to somebody in the medical field, somebody who needs it.
I like that.
I thought that was a good deal for me. American made. It's 2 for 1, although I don't get the 2. I just get one and somebody else gets one. I thought it was a great deal. So I bought one each. They're washable, reusable. They're 100% cotton. And actually, you can subscribe. It's got like a subscription deal. So if you want to just get a new one every month or whatever. Yeah.
You can just so I guess what I'm asking is you are anticipating the new normal being a little bit different for y'all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So when you go out in public from here on out, you're going to wear masks.
Until we get in the vaccination routine like we are in the flu, where everybody gets a shot once a year for the flu.
Right.
So once we get to that with coronavirus, I think masks are going to be a part of life.
Probably so.
Yeah.
So over the weekend, my son runs a cheer gymnasium or a gym for with hundreds of students. And so over the weekend, we decided when they get ready to open back up, when the governor allows them to open back up, then I think he's going to go ahead and implement an everybody wears a mask kind of thing when you come in to work out or do whatever for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, just to protect everybody. So I started looking for him and kind of posted something on my Facebook. Hey, looking for this, and this. Because if I could sew, I would be, there wouldn't be quarantine not working for me. I would be at home sewing the fool out of some of these
Yeah,
masks
absolutely.
because I mean, a lot of people, so many people are in need for them. And so somebody responded, and I was needing to purchase 100 of these masks, and somebody responded, and they actually donated
Wow.
those masks,
That's
and
awesome.
they said, "Look, we know the children are needing to get back out and
Mm-hmm.
have some things to do,
Some
and you,
structure, y'all.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you guys do a lot with kids, and we want to donate these." So,
That's
and
awesome.
then they actually called and had another 100 donated. So
That's so
I
awesome.
just feel so blessed, and I was explaining to my son, there are still so many good people out there, and through things like this, you kind of come across some of those good people, people that are still willing to step up and help
Mm-hmm.
when there's a need. And so it's kind of one of those pay it forward things, make sure if there's something that you can do to help somebody or a specific group that during these times that you find a way to do that for sure.
I don't. I feel closer to people now, but I also feel that there's a measure of respect that comes with that social distancing
Right.
that you may not have consciously put forward.
Mhm.
And now that you have to, you're learning a little bit about yourself. You're learning a little bit about others.
Yeah, I
You know
agree.
what I mean?
I
All right, it's
agree.
6:18 with Pollard and Dave in the morning. Thomas Rhett now. Yeah, I'm gonna err, Frank, and Gina. I'm gonna err on the side of caution.
They said that, Frank, in the very beginning. They said, "Don't wear the mask because there's a chance it could," they said that in the beginning, and then they came back and said, and I'm still of the opinion. Yeah, Dave, I see that. I'm still of the opinion I don't care. Um, if I get it because I'm wearing a mask, then that'll have to be the case for me because
Yeah, yeah.
my common sense tells me, because it enters through the nose and the mouth and the eyes and all that, that if it's covered as much as possible, then you decrease your chances exponentially. I don't care. I'm gonna wear a mask. That's just the way I feel about it. Hey, Carl. Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning,
Carl. Hey,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Yeah, the whole mask thing, I'm good with wearing it. Doesn't bother me actually. I mean, the reality of it is if it's not COVID-19, it could actually be something else in the future. So we just need to get in the habit of having better hygiene, washing our hands the way we've been doing, being more careful in public, what we touch. Listen, I've always been kind of funny about buffets anyway, but imagine what kind
Leah
of,
calls them feeding troughs.
I mean, you're going through a buffet using, I'm talking about like if you go to Biloxi, the casinos, they've got where you go and you eat and it's all buffet thing and everybody's just using the same. Think about that. How is that going to change? There's got to be something differently done there. Maybe the people, the employees need to serve so that you're not keeping everybody with their hands on the utensils and stuff.
I don't know. I'm wondering how places like Disney are going to go. You know?
Yeah. Somebody gets out of a ride, they were holding on to the handles and
Don't even go down that one. That's scary.
whoa. Can y'all imagine? I'm telling you, there's going to be a new normal after this. So there were some people I saw. I'll talk for a minute.
Down.
I just realized.
And a lesson. Did you leave that map just now?
This morning?
Hmm.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Good morning, Kimberly.
B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good morning to you, 621. It is still 50 on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. Amy, you ready to do some early bird trivia, girl?
I am ready. Now, today's winner's actually going to have bragging rights.
That's it.
And
That's all they get.
That's the big thing
Mm-hmm.
these days. So if you're ready, I'd be the first person to either comment on our live stream or you can give us a call, 699-1053 as
Mm-hmm.
well.
That's right.
Today's question. This is considered a non-essential item, but it has been bought more often during the COVID-19 outbreak than it ever was. It's
But
a
it's
non
considered non-essential.
it's non-essential, but during this outbreak, it has been purchased more than it ever was before the outbreak.
Interesting.
Mhm.
All right.
Let me see. Have I bought one?
There's a clue. All right, but
Mm,
keep going.
or have I bought some?
No, you said one.
Mm,
Mm-hmm. No. You did it.
chances are,
Uh-huh.
if I buy one, I'm gonna buy more than one.
When you say chances are, what up with 50-50, 60-40,
Mm,
75-25?
probably 60-40
Okay. All right.
that
So
I would
mostly,
buy.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, more than likely, if I'm in the mood to
Mm-hmm.
buy this, then I'm gonna buy more than one because I'm probably I don't know. There's probably it's a to me, it's kind of a feel good thing.
It's not beer, is it?
No,
Okay.
mm-mm, not a consumable.
It's not a consumable.
No,
Oh, okay. That changes things up a little bit.
not a consumable. So it's one of the first things I did during the COVID-19 outbreak when I was being quarantined here at home. It's one of the first things I did, but it was for outside, not inside.
All right. Ask the question
That
again.
should be a big clue.
Yeah. Start it
Yeah.
over again. Let's
It's a
let's catch
non-essential
everybody back
item.
up. Okay.
Non-essential item, but
Right.
it has been purchased more during the COVID-19 outbreak than it ever was prior to this.
All
So
right.
purchases of this have actually gone up.
Increased. All
Mhm.
right. 699-1053. If you think you know, you can call, you can text, or you can join us on our live stream on Facebook at B1053 or on YouTube.com. Just type in 2 words, Wiregrass Radio. It's that simple.
Frank, me too. Listen, to be honest with you, I'm gonna say this. My husband said, "We're done with Chinese food. We will buy no more." He said, "We're not supporting any of that." He's
He's had a bite of it.
kidding.
I'll talk to y'all in a second.
Not toilet paper, not alcohol. Yeah, my husband's like, "We're not eating any more Chinese food," because he blames this whole thing on the Chinese government, and he's like, "I will do nothing to support anything from China."
Amy, is it flowers?
We have to be more specific.
Say again.
We have to be more specific.
You have to be more specific, caller, than flowers.
Okay.
What do you think?
That's
Okay.
very, very
Is
close.
it, I would think maybe bushes around the house.
All right, so shrubbery.
No,
Yeah.
it is
Mm.
not. And as a matter of fact, it's not anything for around the outside of the house.
Okay, did you get that?
I did.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thanks, and keep
Thank
trying.
you.
Interesting. I just realized that
Good
if I'm
morning,
taking
Renee.
calls and Amy, I just realized that if I'm taking calls and I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah. Terry, you've got to be more specific. Like you're there.
Say again.
Terry's there. She's just got to.
Vegetables. Oh,
No.
supposed to say.
Hey Pam. Like not a specific kind of plant, but hey TJ. Not vegetables. I don't mean specific like that. Like it's a plant, but there's plants for outside too. And it's not outside. This is since the COVID-19 outbreak, more of these have been purchased than ever before.
Sticks of gum.
Mm-mm. Are you not paying attention?
I am, but you've gone around in circles. Well, it's
No.
outside, but it's not outside. And you can
No,
put it around the
I
house,
didn't
but
say
it's
it's
not
outside,
around
but
the
it's not
house.
outside. I said it is not outside. It's not for outside. Terry was the closest. She said plant.
I got it.
Oh, now you got it. Now all of a sudden you got brilliant.
No, I was always brilliant. I just had to
Yeah,
cipher my way
whatever.
through the question.
So we're still looking for the correct answer. Who's got it? I guess I stumped y'all. Plant was the closest answer.
Now, I think Gina's getting too specific.
Yeah, she's too specific.
Too specific.
Yeah. But aloe plant would fall into that.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You're rotten for that.
Dave finally has it.
Oh my gosh. You are just rotten. Rotten to the core.
Come on, y'all. Aloe plant is too specific. More of these purchased since the COVID-19 outbreak than ever was before. It's not outside plants. Carl, not necessarily with healing agents. That's too specific. Frank, too specific. Those are all in a certain category.
B1053, Pollard and Dave, Morgan Wallen's latest Chasing You. Good morning to you. We're playing early bird trivia for bragging rights. And you can call 699-1053 if you know the answer, or you can answer online because we're streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. Amy's broadcasting from her domicile out there in the sticks, and I'm here in the studios today. So the question this morning for bragging rights, how does it go, Amy?
So the question, more of these have been purchased. It's a non-essential item, but more of these have been purchased during the COVID-19 outbreak than ever before.
Yes.
What essential item is it?
Unessential.
Non-essential item.
Yes.
What non-essential item is it? And the clue that I gave you was we had some people saying outdoor, like vegetable plants and things like that. It's not for the outdoors.
No.
Big clue. Not for the outdoors.
Right.
And if you're naming any kind of specific, like we had aloe plant, we had healing plants and all this other stuff, those are too specific.
Too specific.
I mean, come on, y'all. I basically have given that. I've given you the answer. So there. Dave's sitting there. He knows it now.
I'm cackling, Amy, because the answers are so specific and they just don't need to be that specific at all.
Cactus is way too specific. Way too specific. Y'all are all around it. The cactus, the aloe plant, all this stuff. It's all in what the answer is.
That's
You're being way too specific.
699-1053 if you think you know. 699-1053. You can answer on our stream on Facebook and on YouTube. Hey, Amy, it's 50 out, and this hour is brought to you by Mark Dunning Industries.
Come on, y'all. You're all around it.
Oh, my goodness. Terry
Hanging
dancing over
basket.
there. Just change the word in front. Just change a word.
Hanging baskets is in this category too.
I
Terry,
can't hear you, girl, for whatever reason.
you can't hear me. It's something you did.
Interesting.
Hello? Hello, hello? It's something you did for sure, Dave. Something you did. Okay, it is. Nikki, y'all are all Kim.
No, it's
Y'all,
too general.
There is another word that needs to go with it. It is
I
not
can't hear you. All of a
alcohol.
sudden, things have.
House
gone.
plant, Tony. Woo-hoo.
Like something?
Tony is the winner.
Yay, Tony got it. Yay.
Tony is the winner. It is house plant. See, y'all were all around it. Aloe plant, healing plants, hanging baskets, all this stuff. House plants. More of them are being purchased right now than ever before during this COVID-19 outbreak. And I guess it's people just want that pretty green,
Oh.
gotta make you feel better kind of thing going on. Yeah, Tony, good job. You're the winner chicken dinner today.
My gosh.
Dave can't hear me. Dave cannot hear me. So this is going to be fun trying to do a morning show where Dave can't hear me, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all look at him. You can see the frustration on his face right now. Watch how he texts. Look. One finger is thumb. He doesn't know what I'm saying right now. You can't hear me. And look, watch his face while he's texting. Look at him. I probably shouldn't be laughing. I can't help it. Look at him. Oh, he's sending it to me. Let me see. Can you hear me when your headphones are on?
I can't hear the speakers. I can't hear the speakers. I can't hear you. I'm going to have to call Ricky.
Go ahead.
Yeah. B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. What did I say earlier this hour about Monday being my favorite day, Amy?
You said it was your favorite day, and
it
I
is
said
my favorite day of the week. It's trying its best to not be my favorite day of the week. It's 50 now on your All Metal Roofing and Siding Weather Radar. This hour, a service of Mark Dunning Industries. We're playing early bird trivia this morning for bragging rights.
Yes.
That's all you win. So Amy has come up with a real stumper of a question here. I think we got a winner, though.
Yeah, so today's question up for the bragging rights, we said that this is a non-essential item, and it has been purchased more during the COVID-19 outbreak than ever before. What is it? And y'all were all around vegetables, aloe plants, cactuses, all those were too specific. The answer was house plant.
House plants. So who got it right? Who's got bragging rights, Amy?
Tony Albanese.
All right, Tony, you can pick up your certificate right there at your own house. Just get kids and crayons and a piece of construction paper. And you are a winner. Bragging rights for early bird trivia with Pollard and Dave in the morning.
We've been wanting to upgrade our pool and get a bigger one. Search for an above ground intake. They are all out of stock. I've heard that.
Let me call Ricky. Oh my God, Ricky hates me. I have done nothing but wake him up for the past 2.5 years.
Is the baby awake? Aw. Oh, I gotta plug up my. Y'all hold on. I gotta plug up my. I knew my computer looked dark all of a sudden. Hold one moment.
Hey, Ricky, it's Dave. I've got no audio in the studio except through my headphones, not through speaker or anything. So,
I'm a bass, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Okay. Did Ricky text you back? Oh, I'm acting like he can hear me. He's down there trying to figure out what it is. And see, Dave nor myself, we are neither one engineers. He's trying to figure out what's wrong. Hello.
good morning, Jessica. How are you?
Hey, Jessica.
You're one of our favorite peeps, too. Hey, David. Good to see you, man.
Gotcha, Jessica. Hey.
Oh, there's Ricky. Hey, buddy. We have lost sound. Now we're broadcasting, and there's audio going out, and I'm getting it through my headphones. I just can't hear it in the studio or anything through the Q speaker. And I got VU, and all the lights that are supposed to be lit are lit. The amplifier, all I did was turn it on and off. So I haven't touched anything this morning. I'm sure you. Oh, what's up? Yeah. Okay. Well,
I can hear Dave. You just can't hear me.
yeah, no, that was of course the first thing I checked. That was the first thing that I checked.
Good morning, Renee. Happy Monday. We're having a few technical issues this morning. Dave can't hear me all of a sudden. Aw, thanks, Dave. David, that's been many years ago, but that was definitely special for sure. That was, um, yeah, that was one of those times where, kind of like right now, just different times we were in at that, you know, at that moment. And you just kind of do what you can for whoever you can during that time. You guys were listening on the internet way back then, weren't you? Which was awesome. Dave is working being our engineer this morning. So, what are y'all thinking about this Kim Jong Un, whatever, Kim Jong Un, North Korea's leader? The latest rumor is saying that he's sheltering in an undisclosed location. I don't know if like sheltering because he's trying to protect himself from COVID-19 or they're saying, I mean, I've heard multiple rumors that he's got like a heart condition and he smoked really, really bad and he just wasn't in the best of health, diabetic, obese, all those things. There's been rumors that he died. Then there's rumors that he's sheltering in place. But then this morning, some of the stuff I was seeing was that if he is in grave condition, like they're saying he is, that his sister could actually take over. But then that wouldn't be widely respected in some branches of their military or whatever. That they wouldn't accept her as a leader. So, but then there's that his uncle is still alive. That he didn't kill his uncle when he killed some of the other family or whatever. So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that he might really be some kind of sick or either dead, and they're just not telling people. They said that his dad was dead for 2 days before the world actually found out about it. So I don't know. But they're saying that China and several of the surrounding countries are paying very close attention because they do have some nuclear weapons. We have to keep an eye on them, make sure whoever does come into power is not unstable. What did Dave do? Hit his head or something? I missed it. Hello. He's steady working, trying to get it together. Y'all, I do not know what is going on with me, but I'm here to tell you. I had some little readers that I just keep. I've kept them in my purse for like, I don't know, 8 months or something. Hardly ever had to use them. Since we've started doing this thing at home, I don't know if the couple of times that I've used them have like caused me to need to wear them more often or whatever. But now I can't hardly, when I go to read something on my phone or whatever, I can't read it without them. It's so frustrating. And I don't think that, good morning, Bryn. I don't believe that I don't think I'm a candidate for that surgery. Oh, we're off the air. I gotta see if I can. Yeah, but I mean, when you're reading, but then like, I'm not a candidate for that surgery because I can see far off. I just can't see close up. So that makes me not a candidate for the actual surgery, I think. It's just frustrating having to go find my readers when I need to read something and I've set them down somewhere. Is Dave down there? Something's up. LASIK. Um, isn't that the surgery that I'm talking about? Like LASIK surgery is the kind that I'm talking about, but they say that I'm not a candidate because I can see far off. I just can't see close up. And I guess the LASIK is for people that can't see far off. Hello, Dave. Yeah. Hey, Angie. Yeah, I know. I guess I just need to like have them everywhere. Just I can do like Dave. He's got the kind. See the kind Dave's got on. They like clamp together, so he can just break them apart and put them down under his neck. You're a candidate for LASIK surgery? Okay, so what's your deal, David? Can you see far off? You just can't see close up? Or
Hey man, I think it's this backups that keeps turning off. Can I plug it straight into an outlet?
you can see close up, but not far away. See, that's why you're a candidate. I'm not because I can't see close up. And see, and then when I take them off,
Yeah, I don't know if we're broadcasting anymore. Though.
I'm like, if I take them off, it's like blurry for a minute.
Okay.
Your mic. He's not. Wear contacts. I can see close up, but can't far off. Wear one strength for close up, one that's less strong for far off. So you're wearing contacts so you can see the things close up. But without contacts, you can't. What is it if you're not using anything, Terry? If you're not using anything, can you not see close up, but you can far off? And the contacts help you just see close up? See, here's my problem. When I use these little reader things, I can see what I'm reading close up, but then it messes me up far off. Does that make sense? So I have to like take them off. Now I went and got some of those progressives. Lord, baby Jesus. That's supposed to be so I can look through a certain part of them and I can read what's close up, but then it doesn't mess me up far off. But those are hard to get used to. Dave all over the floor. I know. Y'all know he is. Good morning, Michelle. He is probably wanting to curse. He was all about, I love Mondays. I love Mondays a while ago. Now he's probably like stroking out. Mondays is not his favorite. That's never been my favorite day. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. And no, I'm on. I muted mine for a second. I had those progressives before and they drove me crazy. I'm telling you. I I I think they were like 240 something dollars or something. And I cannot even. Hello. I can hear you, Dave. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
What was it?
Everything all at the
Okay.
same time. It was everything all at the same time.
Do you still love Mondays?
I still love Mondays.
Okay.
Learn something.
Okay, then.
I learned it.
I finally just said, forget it. I need glasses for distance. But when I get the contacts, I need readers. Dave, David, I've been echoing for 3 days. I don't know what it is.
Hey, man.
We were fine when I did the weather coverage. Coop, come here. Come say hey to everybody. Coop, come here. Say hey. Say hey. It's my Cooper. It's my boy. Hey. Say hey, everybody. Okay. Oh, hold on. He done ripped my headphones off. Hey, Bear. Hey, buddy. We got everybody this morning. That was my doggy, or one of them. No, ever since we did the severe weather coverage, whatever day that was last week. You know what's funny? Can y'all hear me right now? Tell me if y'all can hear me. Blame it on the weather. Y'all tell me if y'all can hear me. Hello?
We're working on the echo, guys.
Oh, I was
That
going to
Ricky
say,
called me just now. We're working on it.
I was going to say, when I'm talking and your mic is not on, there's no echo.
It's when I turn. See, I can talk. The mic is on. You're not getting any echo right now.
No.
But I can't hear a word that you're saying.
So it's something.
And Ricky's working on it. We got better minds than mine trying to cipher out this problem.
Yeah, and all of our listeners are like, yeah, there.
Now,
hold
see,
it,
if I was just to try and figure out what Amy's doing, it's like the wheels on the bus go round
and round.
round.
Yeah, Dave can't hear me, but when he puts it to where he can hear me, the echo starts back again. Oh, but you're saying I'm still echoing to y'all. We need to tell Dave that. It's all Dave's fault. We knew that, Gina. Girl. It's always Dave's fault. Yes. Not now. See, I don't understand it. So now y'all aren't hearing the echo. But Dave doesn't have me where he can hear me. When he goes and hits the button where he can hear me and actually talk to me, the echo comes back. Okay. See, it's not right now. But when he puts it in where he can hear what I'm saying so that we can communicate, where the echo comes back. See? No echo. I got y'all. See, I don't know what it is. It's China's fault. China. Listen, y'all can say what you want to. I'm not buying another thing that says made in China. Not doing it. I'm done with them. Done. I will not purchase anything that says made in China. Done.
China.
It's all their fault.
Give me a thumbs up if you want the news, guys. Thumbs up on news.
Do y'all want to hear the news? That's what Dave. Knight's Wrecker. Terry Knight. Hey, Waylon. Waylon.
All systems are go.
From the Hometown Lender Studio,
Give me more music.
this is WECB Headland Dothan
Some music, please.
on Dothan's Country. B1053.
Happy Monday, Wiregrass. I'm Lisa Sicasio with your hometown news leader headlines. The state of Georgia reopens more businesses today. Last Friday, tattoo parlors, gyms, salons, barbershops, and massage therapists reopened in Georgia. Today, movie theaters and restaurants in the state are permitted to opening back up as well. The statewide business reopenings were announced by Georgia Governor Brian Kemp on April 20th, but the state's stay-at-home deadline did not change and will still expire on April 30th at midnight. Here are the next coronavirus testing sites for Southeast Alabama. Tomorrow, the Dale County Health Department will hold testing at the Alabama Aviation College in Ozark. It will take place from 10 to 2 or while supplies last. And Thursday, the Pike County Health Department will be at the Troy University Soccer Complex from 10 to 2. You will have to meet certain criteria in order to be tested. All of this information is listed on the Alabama Department of Public Health website. There have been a few glitches along the way, like websites crashing, but Treasury officials say the stimulus checks are on the way. Roughly $158 billion has been paid out as of last week, while 4 in 10 are watching their account for a deposit. You can go to the IRS website to check on the status of your payment. From your hometown news leader, I'm Lisa Sicasio, wishing you a marvelous Monday.
This Channel 4 news and weather update brought to you by Dixieland Metals. Make your first roof your last with Dixieland Metals.
Well, a nice, cool spring-like morning is in store for us here today, as well as through Tuesday morning. Also, both of the days, plenty of sunshine today. Sunny skies, winds out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. High temperature of 78 degrees. Overnight tonight, down to about 54 degrees. Sunny skies and up to 84 with a few clouds moving in late in the day on Tuesday. We'll be partly cloudy on Wednesday with scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Strong to severe thunderstorms are not likely. Sunshine returns along with cooler temperatures for the end of the week. From the 4 Wind Storm Center, I'm meteorologist Devin Chickbear.
There you go. Gorgeous weather. Go ahead and take a look at the extended forecast. Wednesday night, according to the National Weather Service, be the next time we got any real chance of rain. Actually, kind of Wednesday afternoon after lunch. Got a chance of rain, but as Evan says, no real severe stuff.
Long as it ain't
in
severe.
The forecast. Temperature's not really hot enough, I don't think. Sunday, what? High near 92, what? Can't hear y'all, so I'm just rambling on.
I can't hear you.
Let's see if I can listen, and I'm just going to hush now.
Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear me? You can hear me now.
I'm trying to keep my talk down because I think that's the echo. I think I'm the echo.
No, you're not.
B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good morning to you. So glad you could be with us on this Monday, my favorite day of the week. 52 on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. It's absolutely gorgeous outside this hour. Brought to you by Covenant Care Hospice, doing that social distancing thing on the radio. Amy has hit her living room studio. I'm here in the studios in downtown Dothan. And we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Just find B1053 on our Facebook page. On YouTube, type in Wiregrass Radio. And if you want to jam to the jams while you're watching the cams, go to B1053.com and you can stream live.
Y'all, no lie. I just watched a squirrel crawl out of a column under my carport.
Agreed, Jenna. I saw a lot of people with their sunroofs and their convertibles this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Good weather for it. I need to do some pressure washing. This is bad for me to sit right here where I can see all this.
Just go ahead and get it done. You should have done it this weekend. Didn't have nothing else to do. It's not like there's a grandbaby in the house or anything.
Yeah, I loved on him all weekend.
I bet.
Motorcycle riding. Dave, you're not echoing. It's me.
Am I echoing or you?
You're not echoing.
Okay, so when
not
I
in
turn
my
it on,
ears,
when
you're
I
not.
listen to you,
You're hearing an echo.
I'm not. You are. I've never had an echo.
I know. Terry.
I'm going to leave it to you for a bit so these people don't run away because of the echo.
No, they're not going to leave us. Are you kidding? We've been like that for 3 days. Yeah. You get to hear me twice, Terry.
Lord help us.
Did y'all see where there is a couple suing the Chinese government? Oh,
I am pure rolling my
turn
eyes
this
at
off.
that one.
Yeah. New York husband and wife whose lives have been upended by the coronavirus. They have it says that they have joined a class action lawsuit against China to hold the country accountable for concealing the origin and initial spread of the virus. Can you sue like another country? Does that even?
We're about to find
Can
out.
you do that?
We're about to find out.
I don't know if you can, like, where's it going to go to court at? Right? I mean, where?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Amy.
What?
Oh my goodness. I have
What?
found your spirit. I have found your spirit person.
Who?
Oh my gosh. Can you get online where you are?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on just a second. I'm going to make sure this website's legit.
Yeah,
All right,
don't be sending me. Oh, gosh.
Go to people.vcu.
Can you not put it on the screen?
Yeah, it's kind of small.
Try it.
I can put some other things on the screen that'll go with it.
Can't sue a sovereign nation. That's what I thought. I was like, who's wasting their time trying to sue China? Like, yeah, they sue for anything, but I just don't see where they can, like, sue a country that is not governed
Your
by
hoops are.
our.
Somebody in your house is using the Wi-Fi, Amy.
Hey, Ann, y'all make sure you're not on Wi-Fi this morning, please. Negative. That's what I was getting at. Where would you actually take a case
are important. But if you want to write
against China? You going to hear it in China? Negative. You think they're going to put up with it being heard here? No. They're talking about sanctions against them, though. I don't know about y'all. How long we got, Dave, before we can go
I'm
in?
sorry,
How long before we can go in right here?
30 seconds.
Okay.
Playing hard to forget. B1053, Pollard and Dave, Sam Hunt, and hard to forget. 52 now on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. This hour brought to you by our good friends at Covenant Care Hospice. Amy broadcasting from way down yonder in the Paw Paw Patch. I'm here in downtown Dothan, and we are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. I want everybody to keep it here for their chance to get qualified for Mom's Day Out, whether you're a mom or not. Mom certainly deserves an entire day at the spa, and her bestie can do that if they win. We'll throw in some flowers as well, plus dinner for two. It's all brought to you by Glass Doctor, Dothan Blowpipe, and Massage Envy. Good morning to you.
Good morning, everybody. So we were having a little bit of a discussion earlier this morning on our live stream. And if you are not on the live stream, please join us on Facebook Live, B1053, and of course on the YouTube live stream as well. How many of you listening this morning feel differently now about supporting anything China? I'm talking about everything from Chinese food here in the U.S., the Chinese restaurants, to buying something made in China, the whole 9 yards. How do y'all feel about it? Dave, what's your opinion?
Well, I've always been on the lookout for American products. Even if I buy a car that is from a Japanese company, it's made in the United States, and that's important to me. So I kind of tend to do the research when I'm buying products. I'll find out where it comes from. Here recently, I was shopping for some masks, as you well know, and I found a ton of masks in China and in India. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to find an American company.
Right.
So that's kind of my attitude. Now, there's some things we just can't get away from.
Now, has
China.
it changed any since this? Have you become even more pro America, pro made in USA?
Not any more than I was before, because I was already pro made in America, pro in the USA.
Yeah, but so I guarantee you some of the things you bought were still made in China.
Oh, absolutely. I think most of our medications are manufactured in China.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's some things we just can't get away from.
Right. But are you going to be more vigilant about that, even more so now? I definitely am.
Yeah. Well, you had asked about the food too earlier, and I love Chinese food, but you know, there's American Chinese and there's Chinese, and I think any kind of Chinese food you get here in the U.S. is American.
What's
Chinese.
American? Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I do. I think if you ask somebody from China to try what you and I think is Chinese, they'd say, like, that's not Chinese.
Brother Ricky said, no, he's not giving up his favorite Chinese restaurant.
I love Chinese food, so I'm not going to get rid of it. And
I do too.
You know,
I do too. But I'll tell you that my family has pretty much sworn them off at this point.
Really?
My family has been, you know what? This is not doing it anymore. I know that personally, when it comes to things that are purchases that I make, if I can find them made in the USA, I'm definitely going to be buying USA. And as far as our antibiotics and our meds go, we need to be outsourcing that or producing that. We talked about this on Friday. The clean room environments that are needed to produce those, Trump needs to put the incentives out there for American companies to come back in and open up in the United States. And we need to be making those here instead of outsourcing them to China. I honestly, until COVID-19 happened, had no idea that our meds actually came from China.
Yeah.
And that was disturbing to me to find that out. I mean, I was like floored. I was like, for all these years, all these medications that we've been taking are manufactured over there. We were already at risk, you know, um, for tainted product, if you want to be honest about it. Um, and so, I mean, my whole demeanor about a lot of things has changed. Wonder how you guys feel about it.
Let us know. You can certainly text us at 699-1053 or join in the online conversation on Facebook at B1053. And if you go to YouTube, just type in 2 words, Wiregrass Radio. You'll find the live stream. It's Pollard and Dave in the morning.
You're right, Carl. It is. So it's really hard to find the products, a lot of the products that we need to be made in the USA. Hopefully, a lot of that's going to change now. That, where a lot of the American companies had gone overseas for production and manufacturing, maybe the incentives will be here for them to come back.
Well, the
I
incentive,
hope.
the incentive to go overseas was they don't pay people $15 an hour.
Cheap
over
labor.
there.
Cheap labor. Yeah.
So, I mean, there's some back and forth required here on the citizenry and the government.
Well, I mean, it'd be
nice to lower the cost of living. That way everybody could enjoy. But when you make everything more
if
and more
Trump
and more
puts enough
expensive,
tariffs and things like that on all the products made in China before they come back in here, it's going to be cheaper to make it in the USA anyway. Starts adding the tariffs and all that, it'll give some folks some incentives to come back over here. I guess it's a double-edged sword.
absolutely.
Always try to buy U.S. if you can.
Always have.
I saw somebody, I'm trying to think of when it was or what caused us to be looking at it, but we were needing some American flags for something. You open them up and the little tag says made in China, and they're American flags.
Well, think about the shirt factories that used to just be in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of employees there making shirts. I used to buy them. Arrow, Gant.
Van Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all left.
You'd think after 4 years I wouldn't have to look over there to see what his phone number was.
I know.
Isn't that weird?
It's just habit.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning. Dave, did I hear you say Monday was your favorite day of the week?
I did, and everything has broken this morning that could, and I'm still standing by Monday.
You have lost your mind.
That's what I said. I was like, who says that? Who even says
Look,
that?
You know what Monday is? It's 4 days closer to Friday than Sunday was.
Yeah,
I don't believe I've ever heard anybody say Monday was their favorite day of the week.
No.
I'm putting my headphones on. I ain't studying either one of y'all.
Not going to say it. You'll never hear me say that.
I turned the camera off, too.
Here we go. A drink in my hand. B1053, Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good morning to you. It is 7:20. Absolutely gorgeous out right now. And yes, it is Monday, my favorite day of the week. So glad y'all could be with me on my favorite day so I can have a good time with you.
There is nothing fun about Monday. Tim Watson, I don't know where he's coming from, what he's talking about. We are not from the same school of thought. Hello, Tim Watson.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Dave's talking about Monday.
See, he's having a Monday already. My Monday's fine.
Yeah, whatever. We're not. Hey, listen, now there is some good in Mondays because a lot of times we have closings on Mondays, Tim.
That is. We have several today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Several today. It's been absolutely crazy. I was talking to somebody in Birmingham the other day, and they said, man, are people still buying houses in Dothan? I mean, like I said, 2 of our biggest months ever.
Wow.
April and May. March and April are our two biggest months ever. So, and May's looking even bigger. So, people in Dothan are still buying. They're still refinancing. I've got 3 refinances going right now that I'm able to drop their interest rate over 2 points.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's just crazy. And people are like, well, is that going to make my payment drop? Let me tell you something. You have no idea what 2 points will do to your monthly payment unless you're talking to a rate shaker and letting them show you. And speaking about people buying, I've got a closing today, Tim, that we were actually able to get done 11 days. 11 days to get this loan closed, which is absolutely incredible. And then over the weekend, of course, y'all know, my husband and I, we're home builders as well. So we have homes that we sell in Wicksburg. And of course, over the weekend on Saturday, boom, we get a phone call from a realtor going, hey, we got an offer. Are you ready to roll? We got this one. And of course, we accepted the offer. We're good to go. People are still buying and still getting their refinances done because no matter how you look at it right now is an awesome time to buy a home. The rates are incredible.
And that one that you got closing today in 11 days would have closed sooner, but we had to what? Wait on the appraisal.
Wait on an appraisal. Well, hey, I always tell people, if you're waiting on hometown lenders, you're backing up because we're waiting on y'all. So it's absolutely amazing, Tim, how quickly hometown lenders is able to get loans closed, and refinances are even faster in a lot of cases. Didn't you have one that was like, 8 days or something?
6 days.
Yeah, 6 days. How do you even do that?
Yeah, it's funny, Amy. I had a realtor call me that on a client that I had approved, and they were wanting to make an offer, and she said, "Well, we're kind of in a bidding war right now with somebody else." I said, "Well, tell the listing realtor that we'll close this loan by the 8th of May." She said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, we'll close it by the 8th of May." So she called me back. She said, "That realtor said that's impossible." I said, "Hold my drink."
Hold on. Let me take my hoops out. Tim says hold his drink, and we're going to show you something.
Yeah, sit back and watch.
I love it. I love it. And challenges like that come along all the time. And the simple reason for that, Tim, is because it is not typical to be able to close loans that quickly. And that's just a fact. We understand that it's shocking to a lot of realtors, but if you were doing business with us all along, this would be the norm for you. If you're not doing business with hometown lenders, let hometown lenders show you that it is the standard business for them to get loans closed this quickly.
Yeah, it's every day. I mean, we're doing this every day. And I'm going to put a challenge out there to the Wiregrass. If you have an interest rate, let's just say a government loan over 4.25%, pick up the phone, call the office today at 794-2661, ask for a rate shaker and say, if I refinance with you today, what would my payment drop to? I mean, that's free.
Right.
That's free. Yeah, and we'll tell you what your payment will drop to, and it will absolutely probably shock you. And we'll even give you a payment if you've got, say, 27 years left. I had someone last week that had 27 years left on their mortgage, and we gave them a quote on a 15-year and dropping their rate, and you cannot tell there was hardly any difference in their payment, and we're knocking off all them years.
Yeah, it's amazing. Y'all need to be talking to somebody today from Hometown Lenders. You can go on the website. Tim's made it really, really easy. Tim, what's that website address?
MortgageManTim.com. Go to the Our Team tab. Click on it. It'll bring up every one of the rate shakers. Click on your favorite rate shaker. It'll take you to their application, fill it out, and we will take it from there.
It's simple. Once again, it's MortgageManTim.com. Tim, thank you so much. Remember, Hometown Lenders is your equal housing lender, MLS 65084. Thank you, Tim Watson.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Tim.
Uh-huh.
That's how you do it. Good morning, Ricky. Ricky knows I closed the loan for him.
I think one of the unique things about hometown lenders, and this is what I was going to try and ask Tim if it's unique to you guys, but I want to think it is. You guys have a real good relationship with a lot of realtors in town, and that makes doing business with them easy because all parties are motivated. Morning, Ricky.
Thank you, Ricky. So that was my Dave, that was my dad. It was like,
Oh, yeah.
you realize you just dissed every Chinese restaurant in America, pretty much. I said,
But
that's
they're
just
not.
that's the way I feel about it.
I'm thinking they're Chinese in name, Amy.
Yeah,
I think most of them are Americans that
yeah,
own them.
yeah. A lot of them are. A lot of
Gotta
them
shower
are.
up and start adulting. Thank you, doll, for reminding us that the real world does exist.
Wish me luck. Yeah, I don't know. That's another thing I was seeing on the news this morning. We need to stop allowing Chinese students to come over, and we are educating them on all kinds of things like that. What they were bringing up on Fox News this morning was how we're educating them on the technical engineering side of things. One of the professors from Wuhan University and one of the students from um, John Hopkins here were actually they got caught taking vials, trying to smuggle them onto the plane with them to go back to Wuhan University, back in, I think, January, or it might have been before the first of the year. And somebody was like, "Well, we need to quit educating them in our universities. They go and take all this information back over there, and instead of keeping it proprietary information and keeping it here so that it benefits our folks. Because look what China was doing with their proprietary information on how to handle the virus. They were keeping it all to themselves. Heck, some of those professors that were and doctors that were trying to educate the world about it have gone missing. You ain't heard from them since. I'm just all about look out for us. Look out for our people. I'm tired of looking out for everybody else and our country and our people doing without. I'm not worried about them Chinese restaurants going back in business. I'm worried about mom and pop right here down the road, good old country southern cooking that struggle paycheck to paycheck to make it. And maybe some of those are Chinese restaurants, but after all of ours are looked out for and all the American citizens are looked out for, and if they're Chinese and they're American citizens, then great. Let's help them get their restaurants back up. But I'm tired of looking out for everybody else. I'm wanting to look out for American people. I'm over it. I'm over looking out for illegal immigrants that ain't even got no business being here, having more rights than my kids do, getting a free education when my kids have to pay for it. Y'all don't want to get me started because I will get fired.
I don't think we did anything, baby. You wrapped your own self up on that.
No. Listen, I am sick to death of being politically correct. And we got to do it this way because these folks that aren't supposed to be here, they got rights too. Well, take your tail back to the country you come from and pitch a fit for your rights over there. When you become American citizen, then talk to me about your rights. Until then, you ain't got none. Well, look at it. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
We'll need a
break. Call now. 699-1053.
Sponsored by Massage Envy. Last stop.
Oh, getting the qualifier. He's got his mic muted right now. But I'm sorry, y'all. Listen. Ooh. We got folks that are struggling right now, right? Don't even know how they're going to feed their kids this evening. Uh-uh. I think being politically correct is what gets us in a lot of situations that we're in. It's the truth. Cindy. That's the way I feel about it. But we got to start looking out for our own. We need to become dependent on nobody but us, United States of America. We need our own production here. We need our own medicine here. We need our own agriculture here. We need our own natural resources here. We need to quit being dependent on anybody else. That's what we need to do. All we're doing is helping their economy grow, helping their country flourish, while ours is sitting here. Right now, we're on our knees because we've been dependent on other people for so long. But that's okay. I really do believe that our economy is going to come back, and I believe it's going to come back stronger than before. That's the way I feel about it. People are ready to go back to work. Don't get me wrong, there's still going to be some anxiety with folks about how this virus is going to you know, move forward in the months to come. It's not going anywhere. We know it's going to be something that's probably going to be seasonal, the heavy outbreaks when it's colder weather, but we got to start doing, and we come up with a vaccine, we need to make sure all our folks are taken care of first. First. Sorry. When we got everybody that in the United States that needs it, and
I just muted Amy just for a second to play this phone call back. Hello.
hi.
See, Carla did it, and I played it over the stream to give y'all a chance to play, so I hope y'all at least tried. Y'all, this song's killer. You know what other song I discovered over the weekend? The Rolling Stones dropped a new record that is so good. So good. So if you get a chance, check it out later on today. Ghost Living in a Ghost Town is killer. You can't hear it. What can't you hear? Me? Can you hear me, Amy?
Yeah.
Okay. What can't you hear, Ange?
She's talking about when you played the winter back.
Did y'all not hear it?
Mm-mm.
Weird. I thought
Your mic was muted and my mic was muted, but they didn't hear.
That's weird. Okay. I'm working on it. I'll figure it out. Anyway, it was Carla got qualified.
Good job, Carla.
Yep. I don't know if she's watching us this morning or not, but yeah. We'll do it some more. Don't you worry. We'll get lots of folks qualified.
So I wonder if I was seeing here um, that a study talked about how those that have made it over 10 years of marriage may be better at keeping passion in their relationship.
I can vouch for that.
Is it based on good communication, which helps trust and security, which leads to better intimacy? Or is it just good practices all those years keeping tools for intimacy on a regular basis?
It's
Somehow
both.
they're keeping fires burning.
It's
If it's
both.
10-year plus marriage.
Yeah, it's both. It's not like you can set it. It's not like the Ron Cove set it and forget it cooker thing. You got this is a pot you need to stir now and then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a conscious effort. I'm just speaking for myself. It's a conscious effort, and it's trust, and it's all those things.
Yeah. But I guess they're saying a 10-year plus relationship is better at doing that than those that are.
Well, yeah,
just 5
because
years.
10 years, that's experience. That's just experience right there.
I don't know. I don't know if it's that or if it's a lot more of those younger relationships just being willing to like throw in the towel when it gets difficult.
I don't know anything about the younger folks. If they're anything like me at that age, I wouldn't want to hang out with them. B1053, it's Pollard and Dave. Good morning to you. 738-52 on your all metal roofing and siding weather radar. This hour brought to you by Covenant Care Hospice. And we were talking on the stream just a minute ago. No, I don't know if I would like me if I was young. If I was me now and if I met myself when I was 17 or 18, I probably would think I was a punk.
I was definitely more reserved.
More reserved when you were younger.
Yeah.
See, I was the opposite.
The older I got, the more I came out of my shell.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I was a little more just kind of shy. And
that's wild, because it's kind of the opposite for me. I was real outgoing and gregarious, and the only cool thing about me back then was I listened to good music. I'll own that. But beyond that, I don't think I would like me very much. I might just call me a butthole.
So we were
17.
talking, or I was talking with somebody over the weekend, and they were actually kind of laughing about this. And I was like, okay, wait, is this something that we really need to like laugh at or maybe rethink this just a tad? So people that ride in cars with their mask on, but they're in the cars alone. See, you're laughing. Okay, which is exactly why I wanted to bring this up.
I saw somebody walking.
Laughing? Why do we laugh? Okay, somebody walking and they were
by themselves.
Solo.
They were by themselves, not even close to coming in contact with anybody at all.
So, but I guess that's why I'm bringing this up. Why are we laughing, or why is that funny?
Because it's unnecessary.
Well, in the car, is it unnecessary?
It would be in my car because nobody else gets in my car.
Okay, but see, that's what I'm saying. So we don't know. So
but if I had a passenger with me, I might wear a mask.
I got that. I'm talking about the people that are riding solo in their car and people that are laughing at them because they're riding solo. But, I mean, logically, if we think about it, what if somebody else was driving that car an hour before then? Or over the weekend, and they're just trying to be extra precautious. Maybe that's.
I think it's more than likely they forgot to take it off and they got in the car.
Maybe they're just used to it or whatever.
Yeah.
See, I'm like, do people really look at people like they're crazy if they drive by?
I'll straight up tell you. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
And see, I don't think anything about it. But somebody was talking about it over the weekend. Like, okay, if you're riding in the car alone and you have a face mask on, then
you're crazy.
We probably don't need to be hanging out.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. In a bigger, more populous city, say like Birmingham even, I might consider wearing the mask in a solo situation, but we're in rural Southeast Alabama.
Right.
And we're not really, social distancing, I don't think was a big deal for us, to be honest with you.
It really probably was not as big a deal for us as it would be for somebody in New Jersey.
But to see somebody walking, and I know for a fact there is nobody within a mile radius of this person going to be on crossing paths. I'm a little like, come on now, really?
See,
And that tickles me.
I guess I don't really think a lot about it. I mean, the mask thing has just become such a norm to me that I don't even think anything about it. But there were people over the weekend that were actually getting a kick out of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess, I mean, yeah, I could see where you would bring that up, but I don't have a problem with it. So, hey, if you're wearing a mask and you're solo, I'm good with it.
Hey, I say do what makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Just if it makes you feel comfortable wearing a mask by yourself, go ahead. But hey, it makes me feel comfortable to giggle at you.
That you've seen somebody wear for a mask?
Say one more time.
What's one of the craziest things you've seen somebody wear for a mask?
I really haven't, to be honest with you. Now, when I went to order my masks yesterday, there were several options, and I almost went with a tiger stripe. But yeah, I got that look from my wife, so I said, no, we'll hold back on the tiger stripe. I just went with
solid color.
Yeah, well, their only solid color available was black.
Well, I'm good with that.
Well, I went with a camo, gray camo, and there was a light blue camo for Leah and a pink camo for Leah. So I got light blue for Sam and pink camo for Leah. So that's what I went.
There you go.
Yeah.
There is a squirrel up there on my rooftop up there.
That's why God made pellet guns. And kitty cats.
Chilling.
Pellet guns and kitty cats will decimate a squirrel population.
Mm-hmm.
Crown Royal mask. That's nice. I've heard of those. Now, the site that I went to, you could get Batman, you could get Flash, you could get Wonder Woman, Superman. Clearly, they had a licensing deal with DC before the virus came in, so I guess they just extended it through that. They had some, they had Hello Kitty, they had Dexter's Laboratory, they had, what else do they have? Like Mom and Dad, but with the DC, with like Batman Dad and Wonder Woman Mom, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. What I liked, good morning, Christine. What I liked was that if you bought one, they made two. You got one, and then somebody in the medical field got the other, so that the people on the front lines were getting at least, I get, 3.
So that works.
Yeah. Every little bit, right?
So, like, I know when we were going to the doctor's office with Ansley, they had, if you walked in and you didn't have a mask on, they had some of the fabric masks that had been made at the front desk, and they gave you one.
The paper masks?
They were cloth.
Okay.
The ones that were sewn. And you went in, saw the doctor and all that, and on your way out, you had to take your mask and, like, drop it in the little bin right there. Well, am I crazy, or, like, when you go to whoever has to wash all those things, isn't that kind of like a risky thing?
Let me help you out here. Yes, you are crazy. And the laundry folks, I guarantee you have PPE. They are masked. They're wearing the hazmat suits and the gloves and everything. Especially if they're washing bedding and sheets in hospitals, stuff like that. I promise you.
So what if it's
you
just
talk
a
about
regular...
frontline? You talk about a frontline worker. That is exactly who we're talking about. The people running the laundries at hospitals.
Or cleaning the rooms when people check out.
Yep. That is front line right there now, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I was told that there's certain crews that are tasked with only cleaning those rooms. Like, they know exactly what has to happen. Like, they've got specific training just for
Sure,
that.
and you know what? You'll learn a room, every nook and cranny and corner of it. If you stay in that room every time, you're going to know exactly where all those hot little trouble spots are and handle it. That makes a lot of sense.
I don't know. Maybe God had to make people that are nurses like special people, because I would think, I'm not going to lie, I would be terrified if I had to take care of somebody that had COVID.
Oh, yeah. This
Terrible.
Gilligan right here. You sick?
I'm out. Holla at you.
Go on then.
Yeah. I have
need
mad
a
respect
stitch?
for people that do that.
You need a shot? Go on right over there.
Because you know why? If I have to stitch you or more than likely give you a shot, I'm going to be on the floor and then they're going to be tending to both of us. I found that out in my third quarter of nursing school. Didn't realize it until my third quarter of nursing school.
I'll turn into a dad. I'll lecture you for about 10 minutes and then say, you know what? I'm tired of talking to you. I'm out.
I pass smooth out. Smooth out. No. And you're lucky if I give you a warning. My husband says if my wife ever looks at you and says, I'm about to pass out, you better grab her because you've got about 2.2 seconds. And that's where I was in nursing school. When I started seeing some of that stuff, I started seeing them little black stars, you know, those little dots that you start seeing right before you pass out. Yeah. That's why I dropped out. Was not for me. So it takes a special person to be a nurse. And a lot of healthcare workers are actually coming down with COVID-19 from taking care of patients that have it. That's loving your job right there. This squirrel, I'm watching the squirrel.
Wow. Okay, guys. Now, would this make you go to the hospital or would this change your mind? If you had to either study these or be a nurse, which would it be?
Wait. Are those moth? What are we looking at? Those some kind of moth or something?
That right there is a spider about as big as your hand.
No.
About as big as your hand. That was right here in Alabama. You remember that group I was telling you about on Facebook, Alabama spiders, snakes, reptiles, and stuff? Yep, somebody about put their hand on that.
Negative.
And see, that's one of those things you wouldn't even see. There's no way. You can barely see it right there.
I know. Is it poisonous?
Don't know. Hang on. Somebody clearly needed me to fix something.
No, they were saying they were proud of you for putting that away.
Oh, I thought they said they wanted to see it more.
No, that's not what they said.
That's what I thought they were saying.
So did y'all watch the draft? You didn't watch any of the draft? That dude got on my nerves. What's his name?
B1053, Pollard and Dave, Keith Urban's latest. God whispered your name. Amy, it's time to talk on the radio.
For sure.
Is that what he whispers in your ear? This hour is brought to you by Covenant Care Hospice. It is 52 and absolutely gorgeous out today. Going to get about 20 degrees warmer as the day wears on. What y'all got planned today, Amy?
Mortgages.
Mortgage.
Yeah, some of that. Taking care of grandbaby, all that good stuff.
So, Mimi, here we're approaching the second week of you being a Mimi. Now, I know you've adjusted. You were adjusted when this thing started. How's everybody else adjusting to Mimi life at the Pollard house?
Good. Just the lack of sleep, I think, for everybody is the difference.
Sure. Does everybody know to stay out of your way?
Well, they're doing without a lack of they've got a lack of sleep too. So it's like, yeah, okay, I got him for the next 3 hours. Go nap.
There you go.
No, it's taking shifts.
Working in shifts. I like it.
Yeah, for sure. So Dave.
Yes.
We were just talking about the draft. How many of you actually watched the draft, the NFL draft over the
big fat negatory for me.
The SEC actually dominated.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, dominated.
How many of the top 25 were SEC, you reckon?
I want to say, for some reason, does 14 sound right?
Sounds great.
I mean,
That sounds great. From one conference, from the best conference,
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
Southeast Conference.
And
I think
people
14
love
is
to
probably
hate
about
the
right.
SEC. They love to hate the SEC,
Well,
but that speaks volumes when you're
Sure
talking
does.
about, drafting and how many guys are going to play. Tua was drafted 5th,
Mm-hmm.
and he went to the Miami Dolphins. In case you didn't know that, so
Cool.
that was awesome. I'm so proud for him. But what's the commissioner's name?
Don't know. Goodell?
Goodell, Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
It's so funny because when he started with the first round, he was like, and the first round, so and so and so and so, we select Miami Dolphins select Tua Tagovailoa, da 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 da, and he's being all, and by the end when he's getting to the third round and all this, he's sitting back in his chair going, so he just lost all his.
Yeah.
It's
I imagine he ran out of gas.
But the ratings were actually up, and the way that they did it this time was kind of cool because you got to see inside the coaches' homes and the general managers' homes, and they put their picks in from there, and
everybody doing the
I
Zoom
can only
thing
imagine,
on ESPN.
yeah,
what
it would be like to be drafted, and it was cool because there were several D2 players that were actually drafted. You think that they don't get looked at very often, but
you look at the top quarterbacks in the NFL, and I want you to go back in time and see if you can remember when they played anywhere except in the NFL. You don't know because they do get recruited from the D2s and the D3s, and they do. So
it's going to be interesting to see how this whole quarantination and us being on shelter in place. What's going to happen with the college football season this year? Is it going to be on time? Is it going to be put off? Is there even going to be a season?
Well, how can you play football and stay 6 feet away from someone? You can't
you really
do it.
Can't.
You can't.
Really
do
can't.
It.
So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm holding off on my season tickets this year to see what's going to happen.
Just to see?
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Can you imagine Alabama or Auburn football with nobody in the stands? That's going to be weird.
I can't imagine a season without Alabama or Auburn football.
So, and that brings us to another topic we'll talk about coming up here in just a minute. Governor Kay Ivey. What do we think she's going to do? I think she's supposed to talk maybe tomorrow.
We'll find out. Hey, the end of the month is closer than you think.
What do y'all think?
About football or about
Kay Ivey? I think she holds off.
Let's see.
I think she
Florida's
holds off
open. Georgia's open.
Every state around us is open.
Yep. But
every state. We're
they all
circled.
have lotteries too, so maybe we won't because we don't have a lottery.
No, I just think we were one of the later ones to close. So
we'll see. I don't know the answer to your question. She's a Trump gal, and if Trump tells her to do it, she'll do it. So
I do think that we were a little more fortunate than a lot of states on our, but I also believe that there's a lot of unconfirmed cases just because we don't have the testing.
Extend it in hair and nails, maybe.
Girl, let me tell you something. My hair needs did. My toenails are jank. You don't realize how bad you really want your pedicures until you can't get them. Right?
Never had one.
You've never had a pedicure. Bruh. You are missing out, Dave. Oh my gosh. The way you love to go to the spa, you would absolutely.
I've never had a manicure.
You would absolutely love it. The way that you like to go to the spa.
Can y'all tell I trim my hairs up a little bit, though?
No.
You can't? Angie, come on. You're picking them. Poking the
Some of them are. Some of them are.
Angie's poking the bear.
Some of them are not. Girl, listen. Do I need to explain myself?
No.
Okay. There's a bunch of them.
Well, there you go.
Sure.
You just decided to get on out of there, huh?
My fingernails and my hair. Mm-mm.
I did,
Gotta
though. I
get,
trimmed it on the side because it was getting all puffy.
yeah. Korean, Vietnamese. We talk
Get you
about
one of
this
those
all the time.
translators I've seen on TV.
You know what you could do? You could walk in and you know how you got that little app on your phone that's a translator? Just set it down like this on the table next to you and have it on. And when they go to talking about you, just pick it up and look at it and say, "Did you really just say that? Are you talking about me? You look like cheerleader." Y'all know that whole thing.
I do not have jam between my toes.
No, you don't. But you would just love to get a pedicure just because it's so relaxing. I like to get it. I like it when they use those warm stones.
Would you do one of those fish pedicures?
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Where you stick
Where
your
they
feet in the
nibble on
water
your
and they
no,
eat all
no,
the
no,
dead
no.
skin off your feet.
Negative. I don't even like it when I go to the beach and they go to tapping my toes. When I'm there in the water and they go tapping my toes, I do imitation of Jesus walking on water when anything touches my feet in the ocean or the lake. Lake is worse because you can't see it the way that you can at the ocean.
Morning, Marcus.
For sure. I am needing some breakfast this morning. I just don't know what I want. I don't feel like cooking nothing. Have y'all found out that you just feel like you're just like, everything's like, nothing sounds good now because you've cooked it all 14 times? Now, we smoked a Boston butt over the weekend that was off the chain. So good. Got some stuff from Ketchum's. We got some hash brown casserole and some turnips and some butter beans and Brunswick stew. We did all that with the Boston butt. It was so good. I see you, Dave. See you.
You see my wound up close?
I can't see that. Oh.
That was that devil weed. You know, I was cutting some azaleas that were this tall. Took them to the ground and digging up the stumps. Huh?
I'm tired of your azaleas. Every season you've got an azalea bush that you need to get rid of. How many more
They're
are
the
left?
bane of my existence, Amy.
Well, how many more are left? Because you have dug up. You've done that every year.
These are the last three. These are the last three azaleas, and they're going to
I've
be
been
out
finding
of there.
somebody to snatch them things out the ground.
Well, I got a 17-year-old needs something to do. We got a good shovel.
Well, there you go. Tell them, say it might take you 3 weeks to get it done. By the time you go off to college, I need this dug up.
That's right. Just
Because
think of
after
all
they
the
go
muscles.
to college, you can forget it.
That's right. Think about all the muscles you'll be growing while you're digging these stumps out.
I know him. Somebody called 3 or 4 of his buddies over there.
Yeah. Hey, if he wants to go Tom Sawyer on it and get folks in there to do his work for him, that's his business. But I'm just saying it needs to get done.
Yeah, because then when they come home from college, they're visiting.
Never do it that way. Always do it the other way.
It don't get done then.
I'm telling you. Because what happens is, man, I have had a great day this morning. I've had to restart
everything.
Things. It was crazy. Oh, I can tell, by the way.
Oh, I did see that, Megan. Megan sent me an article, and I had forgotten about this. Former Dale County star Watley signs with the Cleveland Browns. That is freaking awesome. I did see this over the weekend. So don't think just because you from a little old school, hometown, backwood school that you can't make something of yourself. I just got a text from my friend Tammy. She said, since y'all were talking about this, I've seen 2 people alone in their car wearing masks. See, and she probably wouldn't have even noticed it until we started talking about it. But I guess after people pointed out, then you're watching and you see them in their car wearing their mask. I don't think it's crazy. Dave thinks it's crazy. I don't. I guess I'm just kind of like, okay, I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, so I don't know if y'all saw this or not. Um, Jeffrey Watley, who played at the University of South Alabama, signed a free agent contract Saturday with the Cleveland Browns shortly after the conclusion of the NFL draft. He played for Dale County High School, graduated from the Midland City School in 2000.
B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good morning to you. 3 minutes after 8 o'clock. Our 8 o'clock heat wave rolling right through as expected. 56 now on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. Now, Amy, this hour is brought to you by Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard and Enterprise. If I'm not mistaken, they are doing some great things up until the 4th for our frontline folks. Why don't you tell us about that?
They are actually having you, if you are a frontline healthcare worker, you can come to Mitchell Mazda and Enterprise or give them a call. They will do a free oil change for you. They will do a cleanup.
Enhanced cleaning.
Yeah, they're going to do a car detailing, and then they're going to go inside on the high touch areas and do an enhanced cleaning for you, like your steering wheel, probably your dash with your controls, your gear shift, any of that. They're gonna actually because they're doing it for free. It's just their way of saying thank you for what you're doing on the front lines, and I think that is remarkable that they're offering to do something like that. You don't have to own a Mazda vehicle to do that, but that is available at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard over in Enterprise. So y'all can give them a call, hit them up on Facebook to get the number. But let them know that Pollard and Dave sent you.
Because Pollard and Dave love you.
By the way, Dave, did you get that cut?
Did you say stinky butt? What?
I said, did you get that cut for me?
No, I've got it on my first thing to do list today.
Yeah, before the bike ride, because I was supposed to send that to him Friday.
I've already got a little list going. See, it's hard to keep, even when I'm more of a regular schedule guy than most people right now, and it's still hard to keep a regular schedule if you don't buckle down and focus, because the routine has just changed so dramatically over the past 2 months, really. Only in America. So anyway, that website I was telling you about, some lady is doing Oreo sculptures. Let's see if I can find a picture of some of her Oreo sculptures. But the website I was telling you about, there we go. And the college website had There we go. Anyway, it was a personality test for Oreos. And I was going to see if you were checking that out. There we go. Those are some of her Oreo sculptures right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's what she is trying to be doing to kill her boredom and quarantination.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yep, pretty neat stuff. Anyway, let's see. The Oreo test from vcu.edu is at VCU. Anyway, it's a college website.
I think that's pretty cool.
And there are 10 distinct Oreo personalities. And they've got it all scientific broken down here. Are you interested?
Me?
Yeah.
Oreo?
The 10 types of Oreo personalities.
Yeah.
This is from some college website.
Okay. I'm pretty
Like
sure
not a college humor website, but a college
trying to fit where you are when it comes to the Oreo cookie. I wouldn't think that there'd be 10 different
10 distinct
ones.
Oreo personalities.
So one is like twisting them apart.
Well, the first one, of course, is the one that I am. This whole thing all at once.
Yeah. Like the whole cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hang on,
I twist it apart and then I scrape the icing off.
We on to B1053, it's Pollard and Dave. Good morning to you, little Brooks and Dunn. Getting that blood pumping only in America. 56 now on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. You know that Amy Pollard and Dave Gilligan love themselves some Oreo cookies. And I was doing a little Googling earlier about some Oreo cookies, and I found a lady in her quarantination is sculpting the insides of Oreo cookies. And they turned out pretty excellent, but that led me to take a deeper dive to find out more about the Oreo cookie. And I went to vcu.edu, and I don't know exactly which college that is because I just followed a link. But they have the Oreo test of personality, and they've got 10 distinct Oreo personalities based on how they eat Oreos.
Okay.
Are you ready for this list?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm not going to break down the personality types. I'm going to tell you what the types are first. All right, so coming in at number 1, the person who eats the whole thing all at once.
Okay.
Number 2, one bite at a time. So like you can bite it in half and then eat the other half, or even in 3 bites. 3, slow and methodical nibbles, examining the results of each bite after each bite.
No. Okay.
Okay. In little feverish nibbles, like a little bunny rabbit.
No.
Okay. Then there's dunked in some kind of liquid, milk or coffee or something like that.
No.
Okay. And we're getting closer to what kind Amy is here. Twisted apart, the inside first, then you eat the cookie.
Yes.
Or twisted apart, the inside, and throw away the cookie.
No.
There's twisted apart, eat just the cookie and not the inside.
No.
There's number 9, just want to lick them and not even eat them.
No.
Okay, and number 10, I don't have a favorite way because I don't like Oreo cookies.
Okay. So
All right,
tell me about mine.
Which one are you? You're twisted apart, eat the inside, then eat the cookie. That is number 6. You have a highly curious nature. You take pleasure in breaking things apart to find out how they work, though not always able to put them back together, so you destroy all the evidence of your activities.
Yes.
You deny your involvement when things go wrong. Oh my gosh.
I didn't do it.
You are a compulsive liar and exhibit deviant, if not criminal behavior. Well, that took a turn south right there at the end, didn't it?
Oh. They're wrong for that. They just totally lure you in and just run you over with the 18-wheeler.
All right, so in all fairness, I am a number 1. I ate the whole thing. All the ones I like them in one bite. I'm not shy about that. Okay, this method means I consume life with abandon. So I'm fun to be with, exciting, carefree, with some hint of recklessness. Oh, and here's where mine goes south. I am totally irresponsible. No one should trust me with their children.
Oh my gosh. What do they do? Like just lure in everybody and then just lower the boom on them?
All right, Eugene's a dipper. Let's see what Eugene says. Eugene, there is a dipper in the milk. Let's see. That is number
Dip it 5. In something. Okay.
Everyone likes you because you're always upbeat. You like to sugarcoat unpleasant experiences and rationalize bad situations into good ones. You are in total denial about the shambles that you call life. You have a propensity towards narcotic addiction. Oh my God.
See? They just like run you slap over. They say a couple nice things.
Sweet, and then just blap.
Who wrote that? That's horrible.
It's go to people/vcu.edu. Here, I'll just copy it and paste it.
No, we don't even want to talk to those people. They're jerks.
But some people at bored at home might get
that's so bad.
Amy, that's what I get for not reading it.
Well, then, just out of curiosity, tell me what it says about the people that does that.
The nibblers? All right, let's see what the nibblers have to say. Let's see. Little feverous nipples, number 4.
No, not nipples, Dave.
I know. Nibbles. Okay, your boss likes you because you get your work done quickly. You always have a million things to do and never enough time to do it. Mental breakdowns and suicides running your family. Valium and
Here we go.
Will do you good.
What'll do you good?
Valium and Ritalin.
That website is horrible.
I just posted a link on the chat if anybody wants to check it out.
Stay away from it. Don't even read that. Those people are horrible.
Let's see here.
We're firing the research staff.
If you just the cookie and not the inside, all it says is you enjoy pain.
I'm over it. These people are horrible. Do not listen to anything they say. That's so bad.
You enjoy pain. That's awesome. I posted that picture of Sam's pineapple pizza, and I had somebody comment and says, I disown you. You are no longer part of my life.
How about this? The IRS is asking about 10,000 employees it deems mission critical to come back to work beginning today. This initial wave will task workers with opening taxpayer correspondence.
B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Parma Lee and Blanco Brown, just the way. That's just one that I slipped in. I found that one last week. A killer tune, and you heard it only right here in Pollard and Dave in the morning. 56 in an hour, brought to you by Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise. Good morning to you. It's going to be a gorgeous day with a high of about 72 or 3.
Good morning. So the IRS is asking about 10,000 employees that it deems mission critical to come back to work today. This is part of the initial wave where they will actually task their workers with opening taxpayer correspondence, handling tax documents, taking taxpayer telephone calls, and performing other functions. They're asking the workers to come back, but to bring their own mask. They're offering them incentive pay, but employees are bringing their own face coverings for their nose and mouth, and people are actually having a fit about it, saying it's a government agency. You're asking people to come work for you and provide their own protective equipment when this should be the responsibility of the federal government.
What you think about that?
It probably should be the responsibility of the federal government, but we all know there's a shortage of that protective gear because most of it's being used on the front lines. So, I don't know. It's not that difficult to find some homemade mask or some of the masks that are being made by individuals out of cloth
You and I did.
material. Yeah, we did. So I don't know. I think the bigger issue here is that there's a lot of people that are drawing paychecks right now that don't want to go to work because they're able to draw paychecks and not be at work right now. So I don't know. Interesting.
It's hard for me to not go, amen, sister. Yeah, I can think of 3 or 4 come to the top of my mind.
I'm being told who? Not me.
No, I didn't say you don't, did I?
Oh, I was gonna say I've been working. But there are people. I've got friends that have businesses that are saying that they are having a hard time getting employees to come back.
You know,
But you know what? That unemployment only lasts for 8 weeks. Then what you gonna do? You gonna come crawling back wanting a job?
Begging for that job, and your boss is going to say, you know what, I could have, should have, did it. But you said no, so how about half?
I replaced you.
That's right.
Because you weren't willing to come back to work. So that's going to happen to a lot of folks. Need to make some kind of dessert today. Y'all quiet. Dave, you're quiet. You need to be talking. Ooh.
I'm just reading.
A lime pound cake? Look what Terry made.
What? Where's mine? Where's mine, Terry?
Lime pound cake.
That looks fantastic.
Here's what it does look good. There's a slice of it.
Mm-hmm. That looks incredibly fantastic. I need a piece now.
I don't know what I'm going to make today. I'm going to make something. I was thinking
B1053, brand new Miranda Lambert there, and Bluebird. Good morning to you. It's 56 on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. This hour brought to you by, excuse me, Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard and Enterprise. And I want everybody to keep listening for their chance to get qualified for Mom's Day Out. It's a complete day at the spa for Mom and her best friend, plus flowers and dinner for two. Brought to you by Glass Doctor, Dothan Blowpipe, and Massage Envy. Keep it here for your chance to get qualified. It is Pollard and Dave in the morning.
So I was just sitting here talking with Dave. I think today's the day that I'm trying to figure out something good that I can bake. And I've had homemade sugar cookies.
Oh, I know exactly what you should do. No, wait. I know exactly what you should bake.
What?
You should bake something for me.
I should bake something for you.
Yes. That's exactly what you need to bake.
I think
today.
the last time that we baked, I baked something for you. It's your turn.
To eat
It's-
something that you baked. Yes, I agree.
No,
It
it's
is
your
absolutely
turn-
my
your turn
turn to
to
eat
bake
something that
something.
you baked.
Your turn to bake something. But I think, I don't know. I'm talking about with flour, sugar, the whole 9 yards, doing the whole sugar cookie thing. I love sugar cookies.
Yeah.
You do too?
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's some way to like make them coconut.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What? How?
You add coconut.
Yeah, I mean coconut, like you
I
could
would
put like
add-
sweetened coconut in the
I would
mix.
actually, since you're making sugar cookies, I would not add sweetened coconuts. I would actually add
Just flavor.
unsweetened. I would add the coconut flakes, but the unsweetened coconut flakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that sugar in the cookie and the vanilla that I know that you're going to add to those sugar cookies will just bring out that coconut. Oh,
You know what
girl.
I'm thinking? What is there a way to make like some coconut icing?
I'm
Make
sure.
sugar cookies, but then make some coconut icing to go on them.
Even a
something like
coconut
that.
glaze. You know, if you made a sugar
coconut glaze.
with the flakes in it and just kind of brushed it over the top, that'd
Or
be
a
awesome.
pound cake that had a
Oh my
coconut
God, I'm getting
glaze.
so hungry just thinking about this. It's 8:22 with Pollard and Dave.
Yeah, my coconut pound cake is off
It is
the
super
chain.
good, but I tell you what, that lime, I need to taste it.
See, I don't do lime.
I love a lemon pound cake, but I've never had a lime. Now, somebody wants to go crazy and make a mango pound cake. You'd be my hero forever.
Mango?
I love mango.
I tell you what, then you would love to go to Sonic and get the peach mango slushy.
I actually have had that, and
It's
it is
good.
really, really good.
It's so good.
But I'll tell y'all, there is nothing better than just peeling a mango and eating it and having
I've
the
never done
juice-
that.
The juice just running down and all in your face and your arms, and it's just.
Is
so
it real
good.
sweet? I've
It's
never
a
ate
different
one.
kind of sweet. They are sweet, but it's a different kind of sweet. Are you familiar with the phrase umami?
Umami?
Yes.
Ooh,
Hey,
daddy?
Cheryl.
Umami, ooh, daddy.
No, umami it's a term they've come up with for that unidentifiable taste that is just, everything is just all perfect.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, well, you just accept the fact that umami
Hey,
is a thing,
Cheryl.
right?
Okay.
So umami is what I get when I eat mangoes. I get that perfect kind of mix of sweet and savory and everything all in a good bite of some nice
Got it.
ripe mango.
Sounds
It's pretty
interesting.
fantastic.
What is it, Stacy? Definitely coconutty something. But I made pound cake not long ago, so I'm kind of thinking.
I think the coconut sugar cookie mix, either incorporate the coconut into the cookie dough or incorporate the coconut into a glaze for over the top. That would be the way to go.
See, I made a pound cake not too long ago, so I was thinking, do I want to do another pound cake or do I want to try to do something a little bit different? But whatever I do, I'm wanting to make it from scratch. Something from scratch. Mom's pound cake. I make really good pecan pies too. Just feeling like I want to bake a little something today. Dave, I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of what we did, something I worked on.
Well, I would love to brag on your mom's pound cake, Frank, but guess who's never brought me a piece of their mom's pound cake? You. Who is that? And why are you in my building?
Who is
They've
that?
just let some crazy Mexican feller in the building.
Who?
Chris Mendez. Hey, Julie, good to see you.
Dave. Dave, look.
I saw a beautiful baby. that little teddy bear. Sleeping like I wish I was.
Thank you.
What?
What is Mendez doing there?
I don't know. I just
He
heard
is
that,
not
that
supposed
woman's
to be in the
voice.
building. Red velvet. I've never made a red velvet cake. Thank you, Julie.
my son's girlfriend made red velvet cookies that were fantastic.
Those are good too. Something that I have to be in the mood for, but when I'm in the mood for, it's really good. A German chocolate cake.
Oh, I love German coconut. Well, there's your coconut right there.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Dave, can you take a qualifier?
Mendez, did you just say the word work?
Ask him why is he in that building?
Why are you in that building?
I've got work to do.
Because he's got work to do.
I got clients I need to get on the air.
He's got clients he needs to get on the air.
Gotcha.
Chocolate cheesecake from his wife right there. Chocolate cheesecake sounds good.
Man, I'm down with that.
Well, your wife just
Okay, chocolate cheesecake.
Tell her to get on it.
Chris says Tessa needs to go ahead and make that by lunch.
He said get on it because he's going to eat it when he gets there.
Love you too, man.
Love you. A red velvet. Yeah. I think that takes talent.
You ever had one of those 83 layer chocolate cakes? Oh my gosh.
I tried to make one and I'm not so good. Hey, Tess. I tried to make one of those and you have to do those layers so small. Like that is a talent. And then if you make the icing from scratch the way you're supposed to, that's a talent too. And I'm just not good at that. That's one thing I'm not good at. And I'm not good at making like homemade cheesecake. I love cheesecake, but I can't make it from scratch.
A coconut cheesecake.
I can't make cheesecake though.
It would be worth trying. Buttermilk pie sounds good.
Buttermilk. Ugh, I hate buttermilk. Isn't it like chunky milk that's going bad?
No. The best cornbread is made with buttermilk.
Best cornbread is made with Pollard milk.
And buttermilk, ding-a-ling.
Mm-mm.
You're such a dingbat.
We use water. You can use buttermilk.
I mean, straight up ding-a-ling.
I
am straight shaking my head at you.
Y'all remember the first week in quarantination, we planted all them squash plants? Dave, do you remember that?
I remember you talking about it, yes.
We got out there the first week we were quarantined and planted all them squash plants and tomato plants. Our squash plants have gone psycho.
You got to get up on that microphone, girl. I can barely hear you.
I said our squash plants have gone psycho.
Oh, excellent.
Like, we got blooms everywhere. We're probably going to have a gazillion squashes.
Yellow or zucchini squash?
Yellow.
I love yellow squash. Slice them in half, salt, pepper, put them on the grill with a little olive oil. Oh, yeah.
We actually, the other day made some fried squash, and let me tell you what we did with them. Cut them about yay thin. About like that. Not too thin, but not too big of a chunk.
About quarter inch.
And you let them kind of bleed out a little where the moisture starts coming out of them. And then we got some Pollard's Hush Puppy mix. The Hush Puppy mix that has the onion flavor to it. And we breaded them. And we dropped them in the deep fryer. Oh.
I bet they were good.
Jesus. Y'all,
Tessa, I might make
good.
some salsa, but I don't get those fresh Rehoboth tomatoes and peppers anymore. My supply chain dried up.
Uh-oh. She wanting some salsa, Dave.
Well, Tessa used to grow the veggies, and I would make fresh salsa out of her garden.
Tessa, y'all got a garden this year? I I got squash. I got tomatoes. I got
Squash don't do good in salsa.
zucchini, some onions, green onion.
I need to make some coconut salsa. Oh, excellent. Good. I'll make some coconut flavored salsa. Amy, instead of using honey as a sweetener, I'll use coconut. How about that?
Okay.
That might not work. We'll have to try it and see. I'm willing to sacrifice a batch just to see.
I know some of my favorite salsa is peach.
Yeah.
I love peach salsa.
You ever had pickled watermelon? Or the pickled watermelon rinds?
No.
Oh, girl.
They're good?
Oh, yeah. B1053, it's Pollard and Dave, and the latest from Lee Bryce, one of them girls, talking, of course, about Amy Pollard. She's one of them girls. She's broadcasting from her living room. Good morning, Amy. How are you today?
Good morning, and we are on the Facebook live stream talking about all kinds of, like, homemade desserts and things, and I was just sharing with everybody something that we did the other night. We actually took some squash, and we cut it about, I don't know, quarter inch
then?
Quarter inch probably. Let it bleed out a little bit where the moisture was coming out.
Sure.
And had a Ziploc bag of Pollard's Hush Puppy mix.
Mm-hmm.
And you take the squash and put them in the bag and then zip it up and then shake it all over and drop it in the deep fry.
What?
Talking about rather than just regular flour, but putting in the Hush Puppy mix from Pollard's.
Get a little crunch
on
it, get a little flavor up in there.
The chain, y'all, was so good. If y'all haven't done that, you need to try that.
Pollard's
this
Hush
is that
Puppy
time
mix.
of year.
Yeah.
Where you get all the fresh garden vegetables and things like that.
Ooh, time for some fried green tomatoes. You ever do those?
I haven't done those. But I've had them before.
I bet that's good
like
with that
them.
Hush Puppy mix, though.
We'll have to try that.
Absolutely. This hour is brought to you by Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard and Enterprise. I am hungry. I do some fried cauliflower, but
that sounds
Tessa,
good.
you and me got to have a talk about coconut, girl.
Coconut.
You and me, we got to have a little chit chat about the coconut.
Oh yeah, Cheryl. She wants some cheese fudge.
Yeah, well, get up on it. Oh, that was good, wasn't it?
You
when
made
I made the fudge using the Velveeta cheese. I think I put on a couple of pounds that month because I made it every week. We didn't run out until I ran out of Velveeta.
For sure.
You liked it too, didn't you, Tessa? Yeah, it was good fudge. That was good fudge. Velveeta cheese fudge. Dang. I'm starting to slobber. But see, with the flavor of the coconut, and so you'll cook the coconut with the other salsa ingredients so it won't be crunchy like coconut. The flavor will come out, though. And it'll add that level of sweet, Tessa, that you know I like to have in my salsa. I like it hot, but it's got a little bit of sweet up in there, too. I'll be right back.
No, texture is not. What about if it's not like the actual coconut you're eating, it's just the flavor? Okay. Pina coladas. Thank you, Tessa. He's a sweet, sweet boy. He's precious. Rotten already. 8:36. Have y'all found that, like, being at home, does it, like, do y'all's days go slower, or does it seem like your days are faster? For me, it's like they zoom by. Like I don't have enough hours in the day. trying to get everything done, and you look up and it's like 2 and 3 in the afternoon already, and it's like, what the heck? It's a little windy out today. Gotta make me a Walmart grocery pickup list.
Y'all ever put on clothes?
Yep, and find money in them.
And find money.
Mm-hmm.
One, see here, $9.
Y'all have a good schedule going? Yeah. You know, I think it seems like a lot of people might actually stay with homeschooling after this. A lot of people will, if they have a one parent that can actually stay at home and do it. I actually think that if I would have had that opportunity when mine were little, I would have homeschooled them. Ship shopping? Is that like grocery shopping, girl? Hold on, I'm fixing to look. What the heck is that?
What cloths are you talking about, Cheryl?
Shipped shopping? Same day delivery. Door drop off. Get out. Fixing to look right here. Yes, we love it. It's an app apparently or something. Oh. It looks like Cheryl said that was her money. All right, now let me see. I had to download the app. Get the things you love from the stores you trust. Is it better than Walmart pickup?
Oh, I got you.
Have you tried it, Dave?
Cheryl, you're so funny.
Are you, Tessa, do you find that you're out of a lot of stuff if you do this? Okay, Publix, CVS, and Office Max. So is it like the grocery shopping is, you're basically shopping at Publix, is that right? I'm trying to see. And they'll deliver it to my house? Is that right? Will they deliver it in Wicksburg? How do I know if I'm in their delivery thing or not? Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
I got you.
Watch some great movies this weekend.
I'm shopping.
You're
They
shopping?
deliver everywhere.
Nice rat snake.
If a person picks you up. Hold up. So does that mean it's kind of like Uber or something? So somebody goes to the grocery store, picks it up, and brings it to me or something? Oh, call me and tell me about it. Okay. Look, because I'm an idiot about this stuff. I have no clue. Okay. Interesting. So it's not actually like an employee of Publix delivering it. It's a outsourced delivery company. Mm. Do they charge you a fee? What's the fee that they charge to do it or something? Is it a percentage of your bill or just a flat delivery fee or something? She said you might like it too, Dave.
What's that? The delivery service?
Shipt. SHIPT.
All right.
I just downloaded the app, so you don't have to go anywhere. They deliver the groceries to you.
Interesting.
See, they have a yearly or a monthly sign up. Got it.
So it's a subscription service.
Pretty
now,
much.
do they? And I'm sure because I was not paying close attention, but is it everything you buy? They'll go and pick it, or is it just like one store at a
CVS,
time?
Office Depot, or Publix.
I got you. What's the yearly sign up? What does it break down to? Like $5 a month or something?
Then if you order if it's $35, it's free delivery and you can tip your shopper. Okay. If it's $35 or more. No alcohol or prescriptions.
Well, dang. Have to rethink that one right there.
Yeah, is it better to do the monthly thing or the yearly thing? I mean, it's kind of cool to me that you're not even having to get out and drive nowhere. $99 a year.
A little less than $10 a month. What, about $8.99 a month or something like that?
And they'll just bring it to you. And then you just tip your driver.
Mm.
$14 a month. If you're senior citizen, you get a discount. Yearly's better, she said.
You know, that this subscription business model is blowing up right now.
Huge.
I mean, it was already gaining ground, but right now it's going to blow up.
Reward program and discounts. That's cool. Learn something new every day. Gotcha. Why is that, Greg? Did you have a bad experience or something?
I feel you, Greg. B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Ryan Hurd and every other memory. 56 now on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. This hour is the service of Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise. Glad you could join us this morning. It's Monday, my favorite day of the week.
For sure, and I'm getting educated at the moment on Shipped. I didn't know anything about it.
Burning.
Yeah, I am learning about this whole grocery delivery thing because y'all know I just did my first curbside pickup 30 days ago.
Right.
I mean, my
Walmart
Walmart order
and just went and picked it up.
had never done that before. All about it.
Yep.
Now, Tessa has told us about Shipped, which is a program where you do your grocery shopping. Somebody basically goes and picks up your groceries and brings it to you. Kind of like an Uber for groceries.
Sure.
Kind of thing. And you can do like a yearly subscription, and it basically comes out of Publix, CVS, and Office Depot are the three places that they actually, and for people that are homebound, she says it's wonderful. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see where that would be huge.
Sure.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, we're getting educated on it right now. I'm checking it all out. You can do the yearly or the monthly subscription. Never know. We might give it a shot, Dave.
Sounds like a plan. I got to give it a lot of shot. I got work piling up here. It's Monday, and that means a busy day, a fresh start of the week. So I got to get my day going, girl.
For sure. It is time for us to get on out of here. It has been Monday all day. Dave can attest to that
yes,
for sure.
I can.
Make sure you're back with us tomorrow morning. We'll get you qualified for Mom's Day Out from Glass Doctor, Dothan Blowpipe, and Massage Envy. Y'all make sure you're here with us, of course. Special thanks to our friends at Mitchell Mazda over in Enterprise. They've got a special deal for the frontline health workers right now. You can get a free oil change, free car detail, and inside high-touch cleaning for sure. Just taking care of you because you are on the front lines. Special thanks to Mitchell Mazda for that. All right, we are out of here, and we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. Join us on Facebook Live and also on YouTube Live. We love you. God bless you.
Great show this morning, guys. I love Mondays. Oh, my gosh. Cover that great big mall. All right, we'll see you guys later. Well, you are way late, Becca. Bye. Hey.
Got it.
Bye.
Got it, Becca. I did get it.
We'll see y'all.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Dave.